Hello and welcome to this week's final matchup between the Baguettes and Fotiá. I'm going to be joined in my commentary with Cardona. Hello.
Hello.
But I think we're about to get underway here, so let's look at these limits. This is going to be a 10v10 here today, and the limits are as follows. 0 Dwarf and Fashionista, 1 Archer, Assassin, Engineer, Mage, Necro, Pyro, and Scout, 2 Chemist, Elf, Medic, Ninja, 3 Heavy and Soldier, 1 Ninja Cap per map, and MMR as usual. I think the timer's going to unlock, so let's get underway. Do you have any initial thoughts for this match, Cardona? Right, let's get started then. So, um, let's have a look at this Fotiá offense. And we've got Tom D53 on Chemist. We've got Fan de Yellow. Don't know how you say that, but that is Pi on Soldier, Cherry on Medic, and I believe we'll have Pesto on Soldier as well somewhere. But on the other side of things, we see Pablik, sorry, with a steal. He's Soldier. He's managed to get to the top of Fotiá spawn. He's got a bit of support, actually. That's some distance away now. He's surrounded by Fotiá players, taking a good amount of damage here. Medic is there. I'm not sure he can get the hill. Medic's been knocked back. She is doing a good job of keeping Pablik away, but Pablik is actually able to get that hill. Did get the restore as well, so he's actually fully healed up. There's a lot of players in front of him though right now, so this isn't a confirmed cap or anything. As I say that, we do see a nice steal from Tom53 as Chemist. He's managed to get to the tree. He's got support from the Assassin and Soldier. Goes down to B2. Really nice play from B2 there. And it looks like Pablik may be able to walk this in a second here. Good support from Rongerbox and Border, and this looks like it's going to be the first catch-up from the Baguettes. Really nice play there.
Alright, sorry about that. I am back.
Nice.
Yep. Very nice capture from Pablik there. Had some interesting routing after passing over top spawn, but it did work out as his support was there, able, and ready to take out Fotiá's recovery.
Yeah, I think the support there was really good. I mean, Fotiá pretty unlucky in terms of not getting that recovery. But anyway, we do see a nice steal from Exegia here.
He's going to go top as Scout. Probably looking for a pass or a... Oh, tried to swap to the Archer there. That would have been huge with the Soldier waiting. Does miss and does get taken out.
On the other side of things, we did see a steal from Pesto. He did go down, but we do see Fan de Yellow, aka Pi, able to pick this up. His medic is there, but he's surrounded by TB defenders. He's managing to stay on the trees. Good routing from him.
He's also avoiding shots very nicely. He's going to get staggered by B2 a little bit. Pyro is behind him, needs to watch out right here. Oh wow, is actually really far right now, in front of everything. B2 is going to get on the medic, but it's not going to matter because he's still relatively healthy.
Yeah,
this might be a capture for Fotiá. Yep, 2 stakes. He's going to walk it in. Oh, the Pyro's right there. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Seago is going to be able to waltz into the flag room and recover on Pi.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. I think Pi could have been a bit more patient there, but someone really needed to communicate that the Pyro was coming in there.
Yeah,
definitely unfortunate that the cap didn't come through before Rongerbox picked up as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was just communication on Fotiá's part. They didn't really call out the Pyro coming in, and Ronger's steal right there was very clutch.
Yeah.
He didn't expect it at all.
Definitely. And the play from Seago and Pyro. He's not your typical Pyro player. I think he's played it a bit in the past, but anyway, we do see a steal from Exegia as Soldier going out front. Not much in front of him right now. A lot of players chasing. As I say that, 2 ninjas per in front. Good positioning.
Gets knocked back into the Pyro. Of a Frenzy is going to miss. We do have a ninja target onto Pepe here. Bulk isn't going to be able to cut off him quite and does go down to a headshot. Looks like Exegia is very far. 0 stake and does need the medic here. He is going to come in contact.
Yeah.
And now looks like he will be able to run in with relatively nothing on him unless Fotiá are able to steal.
That was interesting. I mean, second capture to the Baguettes. Good job there.
Ooh, that's a
Actually,
ninja.
he did get the
You
read.
get medic regen. This looks promising. Oh, passed too early. Oh, but TB's ninja does die. Jaden is gonna pass here to Pesto on Soldier. Interesting play there.
I mean, it's worked out, but Moraban could have easily just walked that into flag himself.
Oh,
Might have been a bit safer,
yeah,
but
definitely.
Pesto is making his way in, but that's not before Pavlik gets the steal. He's managed to get to top flag here. Not sure where his medic is, but he does look pretty healthy.
Let's take a look. He is on 4 stake. Is being pressured a little bit here though, and is lacking support. Here they come now though, Ninja and Assassin with him.
Rikovs does
Medic
have
is
3
nowhere to
shots
be
on
seen.
Pesto, and Pesto's not moving right now. And yeah,
Does
Pesto
get that
gets the
shot.
headshot.
He is going to go into what is probably a chemist. Yep. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Pavlik is going to go down to a headshot from Pepe. Ooh, okay. B2 is going to be able to pick up and recover that flag nicely, though. This Pearl was initially going to target the archer, but he had enough health to return right back to spawn.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, 2 missed plays on both teams not being able to get in position for like the pickup there. I'm really surprised Rico's even got that. He was there for about 30 seconds just shooting.
Yeah,
Pesto
another
just stood
communication
still.
problem from Fotiá.
Yeah, definitely. It's quite evident that there's some lack of that. But anyway, I think they'd be
Honestly,
quite
though,
happy with this.
yeah, it's a lot closer than I would have expected. Fotiá could have definitely been 2 caps up right now, matching TB's 2 caps had it not been for little lapses in communication.
Definitely.
Which
Yeah.
is pretty huge, being this lowly seated facing the top team right now.
hmm I mean, that is definitely something like you'd expect to see between a top and a lower team, like the evident coordination and communication issues, as we saw.
Definitely.
But yeah, this stalemate, right now, I do think it favors the Baguettes a bit more. Soldier versus Chemist. Chemist is easily quick droppable, but that doesn't mean Fotiá can't recover this.
Oh, that is a pass to the Soldier.
Yeah.
So now we do have Soldier versus Soldier holding. I do still give the advantage here to the Baguettes on recovery. I think as of late, they've been more organized doing that type of thing. And they also have key players such as Recubs and B2 being able to put out a lot of damage and a lot of coordination too, especially with Recubs on this Archer role here.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I'd also say Public's probably the better holder in terms of experience and just knowledge
Experience,
of
yeah.
holding. Something to note though, we're not seeing Fotia's typical carry player in this game. Jake, and you wonder if he could have had perhaps a big effect on this match, considering the way the tide has been going. It's not been too one-sided, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, definitely not at all. I think these 2 caps on TB's scoreboard right now, were still close caps.
Yeah,
And the lack of caps on Fotios was also really close.
definitely.
Worth noting also, TB is missing a couple of their players right now. They do not have Sabu, who is currently banned, pretty good elf, and they are also missing Chick D on that crucial assassin role he plays for their
Yeah.
defense. Saves a lot of trouble for their roaming.
I think they're missing a few others, likes of Ben, but Calig as well. But they do still have a strong roster fielded today, and
Definitely.
it's a large possibility that they're trying to give certain players more game time. So far in a stalemate, though, neither team's really been sending too much pressure. Do seem to have a few Baguettes players about to go in on Fanda Yellow here. Actually, wait, that was
I think they all
Pavlik.
got knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Fotiá are opting to not run a Necro here on support. It is 10v10, so having that extra player in this format as opposed to 12 supporting can be a little detrimental, especially since you're sacrificing so much more roaming. Pyro's
Yeah.
going to go down here to the heavy as well as the medic. Pi is alone getting crit out by this heavy. However, his ninjas here are going to be able to save him.
He's
Not going to be
very
able to save him long enough from this soldier who gets boosted into him and recovers.
Ooh. And once again, yeah, another communication issue. I think Cherry went the wrong way there. But we do
Yeah,
see a
we do
backup
have a
still though. He's managed to get to the top spawn, does go down to damage though.
and that looks like the third capture for the Baguettes.
Yeah. So not a bad performance from Fotiá by any means, but definitely thought some things to work on. And overall 3-0 win
Oh, for
for
sure. Just like even
yeah,
on this map alone, I'd say they got a lot closer than both Annihilation and Olympus when they
yeah,
fought the Baguettes, which were more
definitely.
washes, like more total washes than this one, which actually remained pretty close. Are going to get the 3-minute intervention timer here. Intermission, wrong word.
Don't know if there's highlights showing or what. I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay, we'll keep talking then. I thought there was music playing during this break, but anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I think Fotiá having a pretty strong performance, as you said as well, but um maybe they're looking to change things up. I think Yellow is actually subbing out. I do think he's been playing pretty well. He's had a couple of good
Yeah.
steals.
I don't really like that sub out unless it's to bring in Jake or
Yeah,
we Jake. IGN's like yep right now to possibly pull a nice elf here. Elf as of late on Airlock, like it still has potential. You just need to be able to route really good and have support because bulk based defense here is able to cut you off pretty easily.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it
we
looks like Moist Mayonnaise is subbing in, which is not your ideal switch. I think Moist Mayonnaise is a defender typically.
I definitely agree. I think we might see something like Jaden move up on offense here if he's coming in. Moist coming in for bulk since this isn't a very ninja demanding map.
Yeah,
It is worth noting here that this is TB's second time coming back here to Airlock I. Last time against Citrix, I believe their scoreboard read 1-1. So Airlock I is and it has tended to be a pretty low score map as of late. Could see if Fotiá uses that to their advantage to kind of play a little more defensive here.
yeah. I mean, I think Fotiá would take like a 1-1 or a 0-0 or something like that. I think you can afford to play defensive here, and often you can kind of get like a ninja cap or something when the other team's like committed too many players forward to try and cap. So maybe that's something they can look to do. Um,
For sure. We do know TB is a team that does like to commit a lot to their good steals.
yeah. So yeah, that's something Fotiá could try and exploit. But looks like we're about to get underway here. What's your prediction for this map?
Uh, I honestly, at this rate, unless Fotiá is able to shake something up, I do see TB probably still winning here. I'd say solid 2-0. I think Fotiá is going to be able to hold out till the end.
Yeah, that's fair. But let's have a look at Fotiá offense once again. Bit of a change up. We actually do see Cypriot subbing as well. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
they're all on offense. The pyro, the
Oh,
medics,
I didn't
all
even
four.
notice that.
And half of them
Um,
just got taken out.
I mean,
We still have like 6 of them coming into Fiber here though.
the problem is Recov's is going to get this ninja cap, but they might be able to. Oh, actually, Recov's taking a sensible option. He's gone back to his spawn. He's just
He's gonna
passed.
pass. I don't know what that is. That's a soldier, yeah.
Yeah,
So Pesto being just a mob of support around him isn't gonna die anytime soon, barring insta kill. Pyro's routing in front though.
I mean,
He's
the
gonna
problem
opt to
might.
go on top here, but is walled out by Pavlik.
Yeah, so what he did wrong there is he went a bit too far ahead of his support. They've managed to catch up now. He's managed to get that restore, but could have easily gone down there to Public. He is now death tagged, taking a fair bit of damage. Needs to try and avoid that. His
Yeah, and
support,
is on cooldown here too. Isn't able to get the heal if this ninja's able to do him in. Both ninjas are gonna go down. Is getting regen once again. Pyro's in front. Needs to be dealt with for him to get over this pyre. Lots of TBs just coming in over and over from their spawn.
yeah, I think
Pyro is still in front here. Does finally go down. Pesto is looking to be able to get across.
you do see a switch from Public. He's now an archer. Might try and get this headshot.
He's getting close, however, Pesto's now out of range for the headshot. And so the 10 offense strategy actually does work here. Notably against a ninja steal on Airlock I.
Yeah, I mean that's probably worked as Fotiá wanted it. That I'm really surprised that worked. I thought Pesto was gonna go down multiple times there, but yeah, I really like how they played that, to be honest. Now they just need to send the correct composition and try and win the stalemate.
Yeah, so this is actually interesting to see. One thing that Fotiá did do with Annihilation in a recent scrimmage is, there's a headshot here from Pab, who's shooting from flag room. Medic does pick up. As I was saying, Fotiá has been practicing stalemates on this map in particularly recently. Actually didn't do half bad.
Oh my god.
That nearly was a pickup.
Holy, that was like at the worst opportunity to pass the flag and somehow got away with that.
That was solely TB, just probably getting off guard by how strange of a time that was to pass.
Yeah. I mean, I think if Fotiá want to win this stalemate, they actually need to pass to a heavy. I don't think a soldier's sufficient. I think TB have a blatant TB advantage.
Depending on what Fotiá opt for. Oh, actually, Scout B2 just barely missed the spawn swap. Got Pesto's medic. Here's the interesting thing though. They can play really defensively here on a map that's pretty difficult to recover on unless you have that like lucky scout swap or headshot. And they can go to map 3 Adrenaline and use that 5 cap, use and abuse it to their advantage if they're able to outplay the Baguettes there. So
That's
lots
true.
of opportunities off of just this crazy 10-man push.
Yeah. The problem is I don't think Fotiá's defensive roam is going to be able to sustain this. We actually see Recov's in flag for the headshot here. He's going to sit there patiently. And I know he has the ability to get this. He just needs Pesto to move into that headshotable area. He's actually not getting now.
In right now. Ninja's going to notice. So his location has been revealed. Is still pretty healthy and can take shots here, but Ninjas are going to get back on him very quickly and take him down.
Yeah. But like, in that scenario, Rekov's got into that flag room and was there for far too long. And all you need is like the scout coming in from the other side with maybe a couple bulk, and Pesto is easily headshotable. Or easily droppable even.
So
yeah.
They do have the engineering support here, Fotiá. We have Cyper Idiot 7. Removing Death Tag with that heal aura, however, is a bit unreliable compared to Necro's Death Tag. You have to be holding that heal aura for 5 seconds before it can proc the removal effect. However, it can be pretty useful for when he's on cooldown. That regen 3 definitely helps. And he also has the TNT to be able to bring down the bulk a couple of pegs.
Definitely.
Pesto is going to get death tagged here again. Is getting crit out in the corner for a lot of damage. He gets the restore, but now the bulk is in on him. Up for ready. He's going to frenzy here, but no kills, unfortunately. Pesto very low here.
Yeah, I'm not liking
it. And so we had our engineer here wailing onto. Never mind.
You got the spawn swap. Yeah, that was big from B2. I didn't actually. I think Nin might have caught that, but that was nice from B2.
For sure. I mean, that was just a lot of recovery on their part that got in. The engineer couldn't fall back to remove death tag because he was on the archer in the flag room.
Definitely.
So unfortunately, TB is going to get up a cap here for Fotiá. Now the pressure is on to be able to match them.
I actually think Fotiá is still continuing with this offensive tactic. Somehow Exedra has managed to drop to, I think that was just solo Jaden Ninja. But
Oh,
right
it
now,
was
I
double
think
ninja.
oh, is it double? Because
Yeah.
Fotiá's defense right now is just two ninjas. They're not even running the pyro defense.
Yeah, we have the pyro in the enemy flag room right now. Is dueling Seago. Frenzies him, and he goes down. Meanwhile, we do have a couple more squishy classes, as well as a heavy cutting off pesto here, is going to drop the damage. Rikos is smart not to pick up this flag, knowing that the recovery is, or the rest of the offense is coming in right here. Pyro's going to cut off Tom. Doesn't look like he's going to get very far. Ooh, Pyro is here to support once again. Is going to cut off a good amount of stuff. Tom,
Man, like,
very low here, is going to run into his medic, with has 0 health pots. And is also going to have the second medic here for assurance. And once again, Fotiá bringing on the stalemate.
I do think Fotiá maybe need to change up their tactic here, though. Cypriot will be going engineer again, and I think that is actually because so with Necro, the Wither Skulls. Oh, he's actually gone Elf this time. Oh, that's more about, never mind. But anyway, I think Cypriot's not going Necro because the Wither Skulls and the Bulk mean they don't take knockback. So it's carefully.
Oh, very true.
Fast. Um,
Oh, Pyro's here. Is going to get the Frenzy on Tom, and that's a recovery.
yeah. Ooh, once
I'm a little
again.
bit confused in chat on what killed him. And that's going to be the second capture for the Baguettes. Pretty unfortunate for Fotiá.
I think Caesar managed to get the recovery and just gone into that empty flag room and stolen the flag. Uncontested, going to top
Running
mid.
on 3 health pots here with the soldier to support as well. Is going to get pressure here by Jaden, but isn't able to quite knock him off. And looks like he's going to be running in here unless the 10-man Fotiá offense is able to pull off something. We do have the heavy going down far side with decent support from Necro, Medic, and Chemist. All trailing decently behind while TB attempts to cut him off. Is Death Tag here. Needs the Necro to Rev Tag him right now. Does get it off. One more heavy is going to cut him off here. Is going to knock him back far enough for TB to still be able to get in front. We have triple heavy here, critting him out. Although the massive amount of support from Fotiá makes that absolutely just not even a factor. Assassin runs in. Ooh, Moist goes down to damage there. Heavy barely hanging on with 0.6 health.
Yeah, so that's game. TB 3-0 winners once again, but definitely an entertaining second map. I think Fotiá would have
Yeah.
actually done better with just a normal composition, to be honest, but I guess they're trying things, so fair play.
I mean, personally, that strategy in my eyes was pretty revolutionary to how you play this map. If you are able to get like a stronger recovery-based roster, like say this is a different team performing it. Remember, this is Fotiá, who is more lowly seated and probably out PvP matched by TB. If they're able to get consistent steals like that with just everyone on offense, and you force the stalemate, that could definitely be something we see in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen that stalemate enforcing like tactic used by Rocks, and that was used in the last tournament on Value of Ruin, I think, versus Delta Force. And the same kind of thing happened. They were able to force the stalemates, but not really do anything in that scenario. Like they didn't really attempt much on recovery, and we saw that kind of same thing again here with Fotiá. They got the stalemate, but they weren't able to get anywhere close to ending it, to be honest. The Baguettes just had that
Definitely.
pressure
I think
advantage.
it also really surprised TB there. They were still able to pull through, likely with just being able to be better coordinated,
Yeah,
but that was just completely unexpected from everyone. I do agree though. Normal composition probably could have gotten more consistent results, especially with the defense bias of the map.
definitely.
All
Yeah.
right. Who are you thinking for player of the game here?
Yeah, so player of the game. I mean, There's no one that really stood out to me. I think Seago actually had a pretty good game on Pyro. He had some very nice moments actually. So if there was someone on that Baguettes roster, it would probably be him. Maybe hosting. He did have a pretty decent game considering I think that's his first official first tournament match, and he's actually joining us here now. So okay.
Yeah, I
Um
definitely agree with those picks, though. I think Sigo, not being a regular Pyro player, was able to get some pretty interesting things off. Was able to route in front of, I think it was Pesto there on that second steal from Fotiá, and really held him back a lot. Only thing that didn't really get that recovery was just the massive amount of support. But not regularly playing Pyro and still being able to like get recovs like that is pretty good.
yeah. So
He
we'll
also
go
got the clutch on Pagodas when I was in the flag room.
yeah.
Of course, I
Yeah.
would never say anything on PG.
So Seago player of the game there. We do have an honorable mention to hosting, aka Ryan, who's actually joining us right now. So Ryan, first question. How are you feeling after that great victory over Fotiá?
If I'm honest, my heart is racing. It was a deep battle, and we had many fallen soldiers, but we managed to rise above, as always. Um, I had great fun, and I'm sure everyone else did too. That was an interesting strategy from them, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of elaborate on that too. What did you think of the 10-man offense? What was the reaction to that, and how did you
Um,
adapt to be able to overcome it?
my personal reaction was, yeah, I'm just gonna run into all 10 of them and click as fast as I can and try and get as much damage as I can. As you could probably tell by the fact that I had 1k more damage than everyone else in the last one in on Airlock.
Yeah.
So so I don't know. I quite enjoyed it. I felt like I was playing a Bridges scrim.
Yeah, there's a lot of PvP there. Must have been quite entertaining just see a player just spam your left click on it. But
Exactly. Yeah. It
yeah.
was it was quite entertaining. A new
Yeah.
experience for us all.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, personally, would you take anything away from this match happening next week? I'm not sure who you're fighting in the upcoming round 5 matches, but any takeaways from this match on maybe something for your roster to improve on next time?
Um I think that like this match went better than most other matches, so I think Chewy should be on the bench for Pyro and Seagull should just be a permanent main Pyro. Uh like that was like the quickest match of the century, so definitely swap Chewy for Seagull permanently. Other than that, no. I think that everything else was played perfectly.
Interesting.
Well, I don't think I have anything else to ask. What about you, Cardona?
Nope, that's pretty much it. Congratulations on your victory.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, guys.
nice. Also good first performance in an official, correct? Right?
Um, maybe. Wait, official is in like this
This is like,
season thing.
well, like I don't think I've ever seen you play an official. Like,
I don't know.
I I think he did a while back, but I'm not sure.
I might have played for Scorch once.
ah,
Yeah,
okay. Well, anyway, congrats on the win. Um, so obviously, Seago, player of the game for his great pyro plays. I think that's us wrapped up here.
pretty
Uh,
much. That's going to be all of round 4 for this week. No more matches until next week, but do stay tuned. We have some pretty interesting ones coming up, if I recall correctly.
yeah.
Shout out Sup YT.